Hi, I'm Kristen Nolan, speculative and crime fiction editor, and today we're going to talk about building tension. We all want that page-turning novel, the one where we stay up to the wee hours of the morning trying to finish it. The way you create that type of book is tension. Tension in fiction is crucial for keeping your readers engaged in your novel. It makes them eager to turn the page and find out what happens next. It stirs curiosity, excitement, anticipation, and an irresistible desire to know how conflicts will be resolved and how the characters overcome the obstacles. These could be external challenges, such as the antagonist or actual physical barriers, or internal struggles like self-doubt and contradictory motivations. Each new obstacle should increase the pressure on your characters to increase the tension in your readers. And the conflict between characters is another way. That also generates tension. It can be based on opposing goals, differing values, and even personal histories. And in the conflict, you would probably use dialogue and also their interactions to create friction and heated conversations, which are entertaining to the reader. Another one is emotional turmoil. Emotions can be a powerful source of conflict. You can put your characters through emotional turmoil by challenging their beliefs, placing them in morally ambiguous situations, or forcing them to confront their fears. These inner conflicts and emotional struggles increase tension and provide opportunities for character development as well. Let's move on to pacing. You control the pace of your narrative. So let's say you have an action scene. You're going to want to speed up the pace during the action scenes with shorter sentences and simple sentence structures. And then you can slow down the scenes of reflection or anticipation by using longer, more complex sentences. So that will slow your reader down. So that slows the pace. You can build suspense by delaying important revelations, holding back on answering questions that you've created in your reader. Makes them curious. They want to find out what happens next, what motivates the characters. And by holding back, your readers actually become more involved in the story, and they try to solve the mysteries and everything, but they have all those questions that you haven't answered yet. And so that actually builds suspense until they finally get the answer. Cliffhangers. I love good cliffhangers. Many readers, it's a natural break at the end of a chapter, so they will stop reading, put the book down because the chapter's ended. But if you want to keep them reading, you create some great cliffhangers, so they'll keep turning the page. So at the end of most chapters, use a cliffhanger for tension. Make the readers want to know what happens next. One way to do that is to drop a huge revelation right at the end. The last line of the chapter maybe introduces a puzzling clue or a cryptic message or an unexpected event. You can also use clipping the scene as a technique. Some authors are cautious of this, but the technique does work extremely well. So you choose a pivotal moment, high tension, to abruptly end the chapter, leaving the outcome unresolved. So the reader must continue to the next page to get their resolution. Dramatic irony. Letting readers in on information that the characters don't know is dramatic irony. When readers are aware of the dangers of hidden agendas, the tension increases. They anticipate the moment when the characters discover the truth. When characters discover the truth, the scene will be suspenseful and emotionally charged. Foreshadowing is another way to do to increase tension. Foreshadowing hints at future events or outcomes, creating anticipation and unease. You want to plant subtle clues throughout the story that something significant or dangerous is coming. This builds the anticipation and tension as the readers try to fit together that puzzle. You can also use pressure. So you add pressure to your characters by creating a sense of urgency, incorporating time pressures into your novel. Sometimes this is called the ticking clock. Deadlines, countdowns, imminent threats, they heighten the tension in the novel as the characters race against time. Expectations is another way to create tension. Play with the reader's expectations by subverting them or challenging them. Surprise them with unexpected twists, reversals, betrayals. By defying their assumptions, your readers are on their toes. They increase the unpredictability and the tension in your story. So remember, tension should be woven throughout your narrative, not just confined to specific moments. By strategically implementing these techniques and maintaining a balance between suspense, conflict, and resolution, you create and sustain the tension. You're going to use these techniques to captivate your readers until the end of their story, giving them experiences that linger long after they finish the book. I hope you like this advice on building tension. Please subscribe below, and give me a comment. Let me know what you thought, and I will see you next time. That's it for today. I'm Kristen Nolan, speculative and crime fiction editor. Happy writing and revising. Hi, I'm Kristen Nolan, speculative and crime fiction editor, and today we're going to talk about building tension.